Hey, welcome everybody. It's Michael and John here, and welcome to the episode number 271. Listen, my hunch is that you listening can think of a time when you got ripped off with money or someone stole money or there was some kind of money scandal in your life. Maybe you didn't cause it, but you were part of it. And that money scandal or that money challenge that you have keeps popping up. The memories of it, the feelings of it, anything that's related to that. And why am I saying that? Well, you see, our subconscious mind's bright and brilliant, knows everything. I'm looking for it. And your subconscious mind has a file folder that's called Old Event About Money. And what happens is inside this old event about money are unprocessed emotions like this. Hey, welcome everybody to the Releasing Negative Emotions episode number 271. Today we're going to uncover and explain where old unprocessed emotions are causing your, not where they are, how they are causing you to feel negative charge and send a negative charge about money. And look at the title. We're going to release that for you today. My name is Michael Loche, and I'm half of the Releasing Negative Emotions host here, and I live in beautiful Victoria, BC. Thanks for joining us. You can almost assume there's 270 other episodes if you want to get busy and have a marathon. John, say hello and introduce yourself to our friends.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is John Inverarity, certified emotion code and body code and belief code practitioner. And I help people all over the world with various aches, pains, concerns, money blocks. We have both seen a lot of success helping people with money blocks, getting over the hump. We have amazing protocols for this specific event. I'd say money would be one of my top four things, or our top four things that we help people with. So yeah, and you know what? I was in Vancouver, but now I'm a little further north in Canada, in the Okanagan Valley, Kelowna. Just moved this past week, and yeah, loving the change.
I knew that and forgot to say. We can tell you're in a new room, so welcome, John. Now, John, I want to talk about why this subject, because people say, didn't they do this before? Hashtag, yes, we did. Does that mean it's important? Yes, it is. But first, I want to do a quick little law of attraction training. And well, before I do that, how did today's subject come up? Well, I started a new business series for the business owner. For those of you that are in business or starting a business or want to expand your business, I have quite a presence on LinkedIn. And as you can imagine, what I'm doing is a little bit different. And I needed a way to show people on LinkedIn, because they're not like you, they don't see John and I doing it. So I put together a 20 video series interviewing 20 different business owners. Here's the first peek. I'm just going to cover you up just for a second, John, to blow that up. My first interview was with my friend Heidi. You can watch episode number 1. It's 15 minutes. And I start the timer, and I've got 15 minutes to uncover the problem, uncover the emotions on the blue chart, and then release them. The link went to episode number 1. And it's Heidi again. Blocks to raising your prices. Watch how I help her. So John, of course, working with business people, there's a protocol. And one of the protocols is raising your prices or feeling good about your prices. And the other one is telling your clients that you're raising your prices. So that is like just 2 of the many things that we can help people today. We're looking for a volunteer. If you're a business owner, we're going to uncover what heart wall you have with money. That means what old unprocessed emotions do you have with money? And now that's part of your money vibe. This is you, not me or John or you, but this is your vibe. And your vibe about money is including some unprocessed emotions from an old negative experience about money. John and I are going to release and delete it for you today. Can you tell I'm excited, John?
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a little law of attraction training. My book, Law of Attraction, can be summarized in this faucet. In this model, let me get a pointer here. In this model, you can see that I'm only allowing a little drop of water, 1 drop at a time. That's all I'm allowing. But there's a lot more. You can assume, right here, you can assume this is hooked up to a fire truck or a garden hose. There is a lot of water right here available, but that's not what we're allowing. The speed at which you allow more money, more clients, more customers, more sales, more of this. The only way to get more, allow more, is to open up the resisting valve. Notice it looks like a negative symbol. That resistance is a negative experience. And look at item number 2, 3, trapped emotions. So today, John and I are going to take your handle and we're going to do this to it. And John, literally, if I just turn that handle just a little, will I yield more water?
They're opening it up. You
That's
are
right.
allowing.
I'm not saying we're going to spin the whole thing and flood the room. Just a little, and then you start to notice, and you're thinking, oh, I'm getting more clients and customers and money and inquiries and sales. Oh, I like when this happens. And now when you start to notice that you're allowing more, you start to get rid of the doubt. And guess what happens? I know you've been on a roll before. We're pretty excited about this subject.
Aren't we? Yeah.
Now, John and I have a unique ability to do this for you. And that is called, John?
Proxy. So we act as a proxy on your behalf. So you are, in your home or your office. We connect up to you, and we call that a proxy connection. Like if you're voting for someone signs a paper, gives it to you, be like, yeah, I'm their proxy. It's like that. You're giving us permission to connect up to you, and we're the proxy. So we muscle test your subconscious mind. We set our energy aside, we connect up to you, and we're testing for you, muscle testing. Yeah. So we're asking your subconscious mind, what the problem is, what the concerns are. Old, unprocessed emotions.
Is it yes? Is it no? So John and I are master question askers, and with yes or no's. We get a yes, we get a no. When we're connected to you using muscle testing, your brain is telling, your subconscious mind is telling our subconscious mind when we get the yes and when we get the no. And John, we're going to scan this chart and say which of these unprocessed emotions is causing the problem. And in order to delete it, we need to know its name. So we can't guess. We're not guessing. We're not pretending. We're not guessing. We don't have, we're not just whatever. I don't even know why I'm saying that. What we are using is our fingers, which says yes or no. And then we find them, John, and then tell our friends what happens after that.
Well, we release it. So we take a magnet, any refrigerator magnet will do. And so the whole process surfaces that little ball of energy. So a trapped emotion about the size of your fist. It's lodged in your body somewhere. The process identifies it, kind of brings it to the surface. The magnet over the governing meridian just looks like that. The magnet amplifies our intention to clear out that trapped emotion or delete it. So it just kind of like neutralizes it.
Perfect. So today, we're looking for a couple volunteers. And our job today is to show you how much we can do in a short period of time. But it's really not about how short the session is. It's about you and your brand new vibration. Imagine, I say a couple volunteers, 2 people, their vibration is going to get changed today. And John and I are going to identify unprocessed negative emotions. Imagine if anyone that has 2 negative emotions and we remove them, guess what? The balance of your vibration becomes higher. The best way to be more positive is to be less negative. We remove the negative vibrations. Now you're sending and offering a new vibration about money. And law of attraction doesn't know what it was 2 days ago or 20 minutes ago because it's responding right now and it matches the new vibration. John, let's go say hello to some of our friends.
Hey, if you're watching live or a replay, say hello.
Yeah.
Of course, Natasha Paula Samuel is here.
NPS is in the house. She's been with us almost every day for every episode, so welcome. Pat Wyckoff, hello there, Pat. Good morning to you.
Hi, Pat.
I put the link here to the YouTube video with the series. Kathleen is a business owner. Hey, Kathleen Miller.
Hello.
Hello, you.
Natasha's here. Yash is here as
Miller's
well.
with us.
Yeah.
Is with us.
Yash just joined in, says hello.
Good. John, I'm going to ask you to work with Kathleen. I'm going to work with Pat because I've worked with her before.
Yes.
And Kathleen and Yash both saying hello. So we'll welcome everybody. Pat Choff, hello and welcome. So, John, we're going to demonstrate, well, we're going to do more than demonstrate. We're actually going to do a real live session today. And just a little bit of context. You know, I live on the island on the west coast of Canada, 1,600 clients in 17 countries, and you don't have to be here. And that's kind of the beauty. It's the easiest walk-in clinic that you never had to walk to. And also, not even to mention that, not even trying to compare it to any kind of therapy session, because here we don't need to know the story. Matter of fact, I don't need to know anything from Pat anymore. Why? Well, in order for us to work with people, John, what needs to happen?
Well, we need permission. So I would like to volunteer. That's permission.
Or when you hire us, Captain Obvious, you gave us permission. Otherwise, John, we'd be fixing our neighbors or people, our family, people walking down the street. We can dial into you if you give us permission, and Pat's done that. And we already know the problem topic today. And there's also a presupposition that, wait for it, everybody has a heart wall with money. And why can I, John, how can I say that with some mostly confident that everybody would have a heart wall with money? Because why? But babies.
I'm not too sure.
Because they've had a negative money experience in their life.
Most people have, I would say. Yeah. Some sort of stress around money.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone stole your dollar bill when you were 2 years old. You're still ticked off about that. So welcome, everybody. And again, John and I have a unique ability to connect with each of our volunteers. I'm going to work with Pat. I'm going to put it back up on the screen here. I'm going to work with Pat, who I've worked with before. John's going to work with Kathleen. We're going to do them one after each other. We have different muscle testing styles. This is my style. Natasha put the link, thank you, Natasha, to my muscle testing. The attempt is to break through these fingers. So in my brain, I said, you know what, let's make up our mind what a yes and no is. So this is a yes, that's a no. So am I connected to John? No. Am I Michael? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to start the protocol now that I'm going to start to do my scanning process just to reach out and scan for Pat. I see her. She's with you right now. I connected with her before. So I'm just scanning. There we go. Am I Pat Smith? Am I Michael Loche? Am I Pat W? So this finger freezes when it's a yes, and it lets go when it's a no. No, yes. So am I Pat? Yes. Okay, and I'm just going to raise the question. Remember, the subconscious mind's got a file on everything. How many, I'm not going to ask, do I have a heart wall? I'll just start with how many. How many heart walls do I have? That's not a question. That's not a yes or no. How many heart walls do I have? Is it more than one? There's a yes or no. Is it more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 5, 6, 7. It's not over 7. It's not under 7. So it is 7. So just to recap, Pat's subconscious mind has accessed the question, do I have any unprocessed emotions from old events with or about money? And her subconscious mind says, you have 7. And they're alive, they're energy. And they're coming up around decisions, around sales, around everything. They're part of your money vibe, and we all have them. This is Pat and everybody else. Imagine you're submitting the vibration of both sales and monies and customers and clients, and your vibration includes 7 of these, which is contaminating it. Well, Pat, you can hold your head up high because you are about to have the purest vibration in the room. Well, maybe next to John and I. Okay, let's do this. So I'm just confirming with a yes or no. Is it true that I have 7? How many events did this happen from? Was it 7 events? Was it 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? So I had 1 event where I still have 7 unprocessed emotions. Well. Did this happen in 2024? Was it before 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017? Was it before 2016? After 2016, 2016? Was it in January, February, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, on February 4th? I could find the time of day. Why? Because there's a file folder on it. So during that day, you had an experience with or about money, held on to the emotions like we all do. What does that mean? What does it mean to be unprocessed? Well, it means I didn't cry or stop. I don't know why I whispered cry. I didn't get cry or break dishes. I ate one. You know, that gets rid of the emotion. You ever notice that? It's like, oh, I feel better. I got to go find the buggers. So I have a chart of 60 emotions behind me. Are they all on that chart? They're not. How many are on the emotion code chart. Over 1, 2, over 1, over 1, 0. Are these all on a different chart? And does Michael have them on a chart? Yes. Are they on the trauma chart? Yes. So this has 9 emotions on it. And let's go find out what they are. So there's 3 columns. Is it column A, B, C? It's column C. Okay, this is the trauma heart wall of feeling cheated. Not cheated on, cheated from something, ripped off. So I'm releasing this first trauma heart wall of feeling cheated. 5, 4, cheated. How many swipes of the magnet? Over 5, 10, 15, 15, 15. I'm releasing my own trauma of heart wall trauma of feeling cheated. That's nice to clean up from the vibe. We're looking for 2. I think I said 7 earlier, but we're looking for, how many we're looking for? 1, 2. I said 7.
7, yeah.
2. Yeah, it's not 7, it's 2. So, and, oh, sorry, maybe there's just 2 trauma. That's what it is. Oh, thank you. See, you got to be a good question asker. Is it true there's 7? Yes. And 2 are on the trauma sheet and 5 on the other. Okay, that's my stats. How many on the trauma sheet now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I got rid of 1 and I got 1 left. Is it column A, B? It's B. Is it B1, B1? Is it B1? Is it B11, B12, B11? I'm releasing this trauma heart wall of betrayal. So imagine the money event. You were betrayed by somebody. They ripped you off. They cheated you from money. And I'm clearing that unprocessed emotion for you. It's part of your vibe, or it was. Okay, did I get rid of all the trauma energy? Yes. How many's left? Over 1, 2, 3, 4, over 5, under 5, 5. There was 7. Okay. And the other 5, are they on this chart? Sorry. Are they on this chart? Thank you, John. Yes. Where's the first one? Is it A? Is it A? Is it abandonment? And you can almost make a movie scene out of it, right, John? So now there was abandonment, a heart wall of abandonment. So what did that do? Were they abandoned? Where's the next one? Forlorn. Oh, we love that one. Forlorn means, hello, I'm missing you. Where's my money? I'm releasing this trauma. Oh, no, I'm releasing this heart wall of forlorn. Where's the next one? I'm releasing this heart wall of insecurity. Where's the next one? Panic, releasing this heart wall of panic. Nothing else. So before today, I had 7 heart walls around money, and now I have 0. Do I have any heart walls enough? And I like to do a heart wall and a quick little check. Do I have other emotions with or about money that are not a heart wall about money? I do. Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2? I'm releasing this energy of despair. Okay. No more heart walls with money. No more negative charge with money. No. Am I done? Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. There we go. Okay, just to recap, and John, what you set up. I was able to connect with Pat at a distance, connect with her subconscious mind, ask it yes or no questions, and find out there was an old event at that certain date. I could have picked the time and day with lots of yes or no's. Was it this? Was it this? I uncovered 7 of these. 2 of them are on the trauma sheet, 5 of them here. In order to release them, you got to do it one at a time. That's why I'm swiping one at a time. And now Pat has, where is it? A brand new pure vibration that she's submitting. Pat, you're welcome to let me know if there's anything you felt or any sensations that you have. Let me know. And we are going to introduce Kathleen to John. There you go, John.
Kathleen Miller. Sounds good to me. I'm ready to release any and all blocks to money. And she is a business owner as well. So let's see. So first things first, I'll connect up to Kathleen. So my muscle testing looks something like this. So I loop that and I take these fingers, put it through the loop there, spread them apart. So just take a sec, connect up. Kathleen Miller, act as a proxy. So just muscle testing here, proxy, proxy, proxy. Okay, so we are connected. Yeah. Okay, so So we're on the topic of heart walls here. So let's see, heart wall emotion blocking Kathleen from being financially abundant. You like that? Yeah. Okay. Is there heart wall emotion? Got the chart right in front of me here. So there's a heart wall emotion. Let's check a severity. According to her subconscious, the severity of her block to being financially abundant. I'm getting it's an 8.
I got a chart for everything, John.
Yeah.
I just need a second's notice and I'll pop it up.
Okay. Not even. You're just rolling with it. Yeah. Okay. So 8 out of 10. So that's quite significant, Kathleen. So there's a heart wall emotion that we can identify and clear out. So you can and will be financially abundant. Yeah, and have business success. We're going to throw them in there. Have business success. Yeah. So heart wall emotions, that column A, yes. Column B, no. So A odd, A even, 4 or 6. So it's A4 for second one. So bitterness is the first one. Bad taste in your mouth about something financial in the past. Bitterness, yeah. Do we need to know more? No. Magnet, gone. Release bitterness. Okay, another heart wall emotion, Kathleen. We can identify and clear. Right now, yes. Okay, B odd, B6. So B6, first, second, third, fourth. It is unworthy, classic. Unworthy about that, to have that financial success. Clear unworthy. Who am I to be financially abundant? Unworthy, release that now. It's cleared. It's a good one. Okay, Kathleen, is there another heart wall emotion? Yes. Column B, column A, yes. Odd row, no. So it's even row. So A2, A4, A6, back to A4. Guilt. Guilt. Yep. Okay, guilt. Release that. Guilt. So what's that? Guilt around money. We could just make stuff up. You know, if you make more money than you're taking it from someone else, you might feel guilty. Maybe.
John, when you're using the belief code, is there a whole section around money and stuff like, around abundance? I'm sure there is.
Well, the money would be the symptom. You address it.
And then test against it.
And then you'd ask if there's a faulty core belief system, associated with this symptom. So the it's not a section, but it is, I've done belief code for the last few months here, 8 months or so. And it's money a lot of the time, money blocks, relationship blocks, even aches and pains.
Anxiety. When people,
social anxiety.
If people have, whether it's a business owner or someone that wanted me to help me with their neck, I still do a heart wall session with them.
Yeah.
The impact of it. I can reduce the pain or eliminate the pain in the neck, but what about everything? And then when they come back for the second meeting, here's my question. It's loaded in my head. Tell me some things that you've been noticing, the way the world and people are responding to you differently.
Mm-hmm.
Always a story. It's wow, what I noticed, and my husband or wife's doing this, and people at work like me, and it's like, and I'll bring up our friend again, John. When we're removing heart walls from somebody, now they're submitting a new vibration. And this is the important sentence. The response that we're getting from other people is matching the vibe that we're sending about them. If you say, Betty's always mean to me, she doesn't like me. Well, Betty's responding to the vibe that you send about her. Or today we were changing money vibes. So pretty excited.
Yeah.
Travis Wall saying hello. Good afternoon.
Are you going to let me finish with Kathleen?
Yeah. Are you complete, by the way, John?
No, you just jumped in.
Okay, sorry. I will zip up. We'll go back to Kathleen.
All right. 270 episodes. It's okay. All right, Kathleen. So we're still connected. Proxy, another heart wall emotion here. Yeah. Okay. A. Beyond. Even. 3 or 5. So it's B3. Grief. Heart wall grief. Yeah. Okay, let's release that now. Good. Okay, Kathleen. Yeah, another heartwarming emotion. Blocking you from being financially abundant, blocking you from having business success. Yeah. Okay, column A. So be odd. So it's B6. It's another unworthy. Yeah. Okay, clearing unworthy. Cleared. Good. Is there another heartwarming emotion? Is there another heartwarming emotion? Yeah. Okay, A odd, A even. So A6, jealousy, lust, heart wall emotion, lust. Release that now. Cleared. Good. Kathleen, is there another heart wall emotion? No. Okay, so let's check the severity. So we started at an 8. And we want to know the severity now. Severity of this block to being financially abundant, having business success. Severity is at least a 5. Is it a 5? No. Is it a 1 or higher? I got a 0. Okay, so that's pretty good then. So it's a 0. We got it from 8 to 0 according to my muscle testing. Only time will tell with Kathleen though. Definitely come back next time, Kathleen. Give us an update. Let us know if some shifts with money. It is like slow release fertilizer. It can take days, weeks to integrate and play out. It's not like shoulder pain where you're like, yeah, I feel it right now. It's not much has changed. You're still sitting at your desk and haven't really had the opportunities, but expect miracles.
That's right. And the reason for that, John, is because now she's submitting a new vibration. When we help somebody's pain, it's gone. It's like, oh, I can feel that. But now the universe and the law of attraction is going to start responding to the new vibration. So our client's job is just to be super aware. It's like, oh, I just noticed that I had a different attitude about spending money, or I didn't panic when I got a bill. So it's that new changes to notice. I also want to do a shout out to our friends listening in on LinkedIn. If you are LinkedIn Live, we're not able to see your comments here, so I'm looking on the screen. So shout out to Lynn from Wyoming, WI. I think I got that right. And Keela is saying, wow, with a big mouth, happy face on it. So thanks for joining us here. John and I are here once a month, and our goal is to show you what releasing negative emotions is, because it's hard for us to put a poster up on a billboard and say, we can fix your life with a magnet. It doesn't really fly that way. So we want to be on your radar. Once a month, we are here for about an hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. On Friday night, once a month, and today, an hour before, we have an email that we say, hey, come join us. Here's the topic. And so if you want to be on that list, the scrollers below, it is releasingnegativeemotions.com/live. Also on that page is how to get a hold of John and I individually and directly. And we have a podcast with 125,000 views or downloads on it. John, I just put your logo there on the right-hand side. John, if somebody hasn't worked with us before, what happens? How do they get a hold of us? What is a session like? Go ahead and help our friends understand that better.
Yeah, you go to our website, like Michael just said, releasingnegativeemotions.com. I'll be there. I'm also have my website at aliveandpure.com. Links in the chat. We have online scheduling. So you can go and find a day, time that works for you. Links up to payment. And we can send you a video link, a Zoom link. We can have a session over Zoom. If you're not into video, phone call works as well. And if you've got a busy life, got a lot going on, or a different time zone, we can do like a remote offline session where you just send us a list of concerns. We'll work on you and send you an email.
And if you really want to chill out, you can go to your favorite coffee shop and go to your car and sit. I like that when they do that. They're present, they're away from the kids and family and office, and that's their time, and they don't have to do anything. You don't have to take notes. You just need to answer a couple questions. It's the easiest walk-in clinic that you never had to walk to.
Yeah.
So people arrive on the screen. What's for them to get every minute of use out of us, what are some recommendations so we can train you, client, on how to get the most out of us? What do you recommend?
Yeah, after you book your session, you could hit reply to that confirmation email or send us an email directly. We give you that. Just a list of concerns, like 3 to 5 concerns. Some people have a little bit more, or some people have one concern. Just email us, hey, I want to work on, money blocks for business, because of success. I've got left shoulder pain, right hip pain, whatever it may be. Bullet works well, super efficient. Just so we know what we're working on, and we don't have to spend 5-10 minutes talking about what we're working on in the session.
And don't try to figure out, oh, this is a big one or a small one. To us, they're all the same, right?
No.
I think this is going to take 30 minutes. Well, just bring a couple things, and then we'll decide by the process, you know what, we can touch on all 4 of these today, or let's focus on the first 2.
Yeah.
And you might think I only have one thing. Well, do you ever go to a restaurant, think you're just going to get the clubhouse sandwich, but you see the menu and there's lots of other things? If you're thinking you only have one thing to work on, let us introduce the planner. So John and I both have like a menu or a planner, just to say, oh, and I'll just start with the A's, John. Aching wrists, fingers, and hands. Addictions. Always cold hands and feet. Always tired and exhausted. Angry. Anxious about everything. Anxious in public. That's just the A's.
Yeah.
So pretend that you're ordering your favorite pizza or your Chinese takeout, and you want one of these and one of those and one of those. We're going to throw in the coleslaw. We're going to do some other things that you didn't ask us to do because we know protocol. We know that you need to have some of this and some of that. So we'd love to work with you. John, we are back next month. And again, if you want to know what the topic is, get on the mailing list. And we would love to, we'd love to have you present and volunteer. A special thank you to Kathleen, who thanked us here in the chat, and Pat, who said she could feel the energy shifting as I was working.
Nice.
That's a good thing. John, thanks for hanging out today. We did a good job. How's our timing? 9:33. Good work.
Yeah. Talk about a clinic. Yeah.
I just want to real quickly show that link again. It's a business series, and very similar to today, we have a timer. You can see it above Heidi's head there, and that timer is on, and I got 15 minutes. So we proved it could be done because we did 2 clients in 30 minutes. So check out that first edition there on YouTube. The link will show up in the chat. John, we had a delight today. I had a delightful time today helping people. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you first Saturday of next month.
Absolutely. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks to our volunteers. Take care.